Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Coin Files. Welcome back. So today's video is about centralized exchanges and wallets, crypto wallets to be particular. So you need to install this from Play Store or iOS. That's iPhone operating system if you use iPhone. While there are many centralized exchanges or exchanges as commonly called, I picked my 7 favorites which I've used or rather interacted with. And number one is Binance. It's the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world by trading volume. Actually, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or advanced crypto trader or miner, airdrop user, whichever, you really need to have Binance. Number two is OKX, one of my favorites. It's one of the largest with competitive trading and transaction fees. I find it a little bit cheaper to trade or buy and sell crypto with the OKS compared to other exchanges because of its relatively lower transaction fees. Number three is Bitget. It's known for its copy trading feature, which allows you to automatically replicate trades of a given experienced or rather successful trader. That makes it popular among beginners, not just beginners per se, but also even intermediate traders who want to improve their trading strategies. Number four is Gate.io. It's one of the oldest exchanges in the world. Number five is Whitebit. Whitebit is actually the largest European centralized crypto exchange. Six is Bybit. It's one of the oldest and it's fast growing exchange. I've also noticed that they are quite rapidly improving their security. Kraken is number 7. It's US based, but you can access it from most regions. So it's one of the safest exchanges you can use. So basically, these are my 7 favorites. If you have your favorite, which perhaps you have your reasons, maybe you can leave your comments in the comment section. Let us know which one is your favorite. Which features do you like in a particular exchange, and this will help us among other users to also learn together and grow together. So during signing up for crypto exchange accounts, you need to do a few tasks to be verified. That is KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. As you know, these are financial related accounts, and they have particular requirements, which are, for instance, one of the policies is AML, anti-money laundering policies, and when signing up, you need to enter your personal information details such as your email address, your mobile number, etc. You also need to have official documents such as national ID or driving license. You need to submit this. You also need to upload your verification documents. For instance, if you are using a smartphone, you need to take front and back images of selected official document for verification. Once you do that, you send, and then you wait for verification, which usually takes maybe minutes, hours, sometimes a day or so, depending on a number of factors. So once you do that, you wait for verification. If your documents and if you did some facial recording or something is verified, you are good to go. If it's not verified, you need to redo the KYC process again. So that's it about crypto exchanges. Let's talk about wallets. Number one is Trust Wallet. So Trust Wallet has pros and cons like any other system. Advantage number one is that it's decentralized and it's non-custodial. What we mean by that is that the authority and control has been distributed across users, that's you and me, and we have some control. We have our private keys, we can back them up in our notebooks or somewhere else. Basically, that's completely different from maybe a centralized exchange or something that has control over your funds or assets. Number two advantage of Trust Wallet is it has large number of supported coins, and therefore you have that convenience of trading multiple coins or buying or selling. Number three, it's a clean, simple mobile interface. That makes it quite friendly for users, be it beginners or intermediates or advanced. Number four, it's integrated with the decentralized applications. So this gives it a great option for users who want to interact with the decentralized finance platforms. DeFi means decentralized finance. By that, what we also mean is that that's finance that is, not centrally controlled, for instance, by governments or banks. Instead, it's spread and the control is spread among users. Basically, that's the concept of cryptocurrency. So the other advantage is that it's staking support. You can stake particular cryptocurrencies directly within Trust Wallet, and this gives you rewards while holding assets like Ethereum, Tezos, etc. Next is its multi-platform availability. So Trust Wallet is available in both Android and iPhone operating systems. You can download if you have any of those. And the next one is security. Trust Wallet has strong encryption and private key storage on your device. So your keys are not stored in any centralized server. And that gives you some backup options such as mnemonics phrases or seed phrases. If you lose your phone and you had saved them somewhere, you can always recover your account without losing funds. The last but not least advantage is that it's open source. That means the code for Trust Wallet is publicly available for review, which contributes to transparency and trust among users. So like any other system, there are always disadvantages. In the case of Trust Wallet, disadvantage number one is that it has no live support. So as a user, you have to, if you have a question or particular inquiries, you have to consult community forums or go read frequently asked questions, popularly abbreviated as FAQs, for your troubleshooting. Number two disadvantage is that it's not web-based. So Trust Wallet is a mobile-only wallet, hence users cannot access it from desktop or web browser without using a third-party tool, particularly, for instance, an emulator. Disadvantage number three is that there's potential risk of losing your private keys. If you don't save your private keys in multiple secure places and something happens, you lose them, you will therefore lose your funds permanently. The next disadvantage is that it has no built-in exchange, and therefore you have to get out of the wallet or use a third party. It has gas fees on particular networks, and you'll be able to notice that when you are interacting with the decentralized applications or sending tokens on networks like Ethereum. And that means you may face high gas fees, especially when the network is congested. The second wallet is MetaMask. The main advantage is that main advantages is that number one, it's open source. So parts of MetaMask are open source, and this, as previously mentioned, it enables transparency and trust in the community or among users. There's also the feature of token swapping, which allows you to swap tokens directly in the wallet without leaving the wallet. So it's also user-friendly. Advantage number three. MetaMask has a friendly interface, user-friendly interface, which is designed neat and easy to navigate through, and that makes it easy for you as a beginner to get started with MetaMask. The other advantage is that it's widely supported. That means it's compatible with most Ethereum based decentralized applications such as Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, etc. It's also non-custodial, so you can control your own private keys and funds. There is no third-party custody. And next, it's browser integration, so browser extension and mobile application. So MetaMask is available on Chrome extension, Firefox extension, Brave, Edge, iOS and Android. There's also custom network support in MetaMask wallet. So as a user, you can add a particular custom network, e.g. testnets and other Ethereum virtual machine chains. Actually, one of the trending airdrop category is testnets, and they're quite compatible with the MetaMask when you change your network into testnets. So disadvantages include some complexity actually for beginners. So that is based on concepts like gas fees, slippage, network switching, and wallet addresses. Disadvantage number two is there is no native Bitcoin support because MetaMask wallet is primarily built on Ethereum virtual machine compatible chains. Disadvantage number three is that there's always security risks since MetaMask is a hot wallet because it's connected to the internet, which brings about vulnerability risks such as hacking. The next disadvantage is privacy concerns. If you've used MetaMask, you might realize that it can expose your IP address or sites you visit, but you can always disable this. Gas fees, that's another disadvantage. Actually, transactions can be expensive on Ethereum when using MetaMask, and that's not quite something a crypto user could appreciate. Wallet number three is Phantom wallet, one of my favorites. So the main advantages include non-custodial. You control your private keys. So Phantom does not store your keys. We are talking about keys when you sign up for Phantom. The security seed phrase you copy and back them up maybe in your notebook, such that if the worst happens and you lose your phone, you could be able to sign up again and restore your account without losing your funds. Those are the keys we are talking about. That enables you to retain full control over your assets. Number two is it's open source. Phantom's code base is open source, and therefore any developer, if you are a developer, you can audit and contribute to the same. Number three, it has built-in swap feature, and therefore you can swap tokens directly in the wallet. Next, it's user-friendly interface, and therefore as a beginner you won't be able to find challenges with that. The other advantage is that it has an extensive decentralized application support, since the mobile app supports a seamless connection to Solana, decentralized applications like Magic Eden, Jupiter, Radium, etc. It's also a cross-platform wallet, since it's available as an extension and also for mobile users. You can also stake Solana on Phantom, and please remember that Phantom and there's another Solflare are Solana's primary wallets, and therefore staking Solana is quite an impressive advantage. There's also ledger support for integration and security purposes. Last but not least, the speed and cost, particularly when dealing with Solana. I've enjoyed transacting on Phantom, particularly when it comes to speed. Transactions are almost instant and very low fees due to Solana's speed and performance. So the main disadvantages of Phantom Wallet include mobile or desktop synchronization limitations. Synchronizing between mobile and desktop requires manual seed phrase input, and therefore the lack of automatic synchronization through the cloud is not quite user friendly as such, although they purport that this is for security reasons. Then there is lack of custom networks. Unlike MetaMask, Phantom does not support custom remote procedure calls, popularly referred to as RPCs, or blockchains these are actually communication protocols that allow decentralized applications to interact with blockchain networks. So this disadvantage limits Phantom's flexibility. The disadvantage number 3 is limited blockchain support. Remember, Phantom primarily supports Solana with limited functionality for Ethereum and Polygon. I had to confirm this as of mid this year, 2025, and therefore it's not suitable to you if you primarily want to use Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain, among other coins or networks. And then there's also token visibility issues. Sometimes there is an automatic failure for Phantom to detect or display, and sometimes even obscure tokens, and this is not a good experience. There's also no built-in fiat on-ramp. You cannot directly buy crypto with fiat. Fiat currency in this case is government issued currency, or your local currency that's controlled by central governments. Wallet number 4 is Coinbase Wallet. Its main pros include, number 1, integration with Coinbase Exchange. So if you've already used Coinbase Exchange, you know that there is a seamless integration, or you will realize once you start using Coinbase Wallet that there will be a seamless integration which will allow you to transfer funds between your Coinbase account and your Coinbase Wallet easily. Then advantage number 2 is cross-platform compatibility. This is the Coinbase Wallet is available as a desktop browser extension and mobile app for both iOS and Android devices. So it's also non-custodial. So as a user, you'll have full control of your private keys and funds. Coinbase also supports multiple cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, etc. This gives you flexibility in your digital asset holdings. It's also user-friendly, since Coinbase wallet's interface is designed to be user-friendly to enable you to send, receive, and store cryptocurrencies with ease. So its main disadvantages or cons include dependency on the Coinbase ecosystem. Although the Coinbase wallet is isolated from the Coinbase exchange, the wallet's design is still tied to the Coinbase exchange, or rather the Coinbase ecosystem. Once you start using this tool, you will notice that, and this deters you if you prefer more independent solutions or don't want to use Coinbase. So disadvantage number 2 is limited support for NFTs. NFTs, they mean non-fungible tokens. So unlike MetaMask, Coinbase has limited functionality with the various NFTs, and this limitation deters users who want to trade the NFTs and so on. It's also not so feature rich compared to its competitors such as MetaMask and Trust Wallet, which offer advanced features. There's also an issue with its web interface. Coinbase has a limited web interface because it lacks a robust kind of, I don't know how to call it, but it needs some kind of upgrading, and the convenience that comes with it is not so good, and therefore managing your crypto on a desktop browser not so convenient. So the wallet number 5 is Exodus wallet. Its main pros include no identity verification or no KYC, and that makes it very attractive option for those who value security. I want to believe almost everyone. See, KYC, there's also the issue of time and convenience, effort that comes with verifying your accounts all the time, or verifying every wallet and so on. Here comes Exodus. You don't need KYC. That's quite an advantage. And then it's user friendly. Its interface is actually sleek and intuitive, which makes it suitable for beginners. It also has multi-currency support for various cryptocurrencies such as Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Exodus Wallet also has a built-in exchange, which is also integrated with Shapeshift, and that allows you to swap between supported cryptocurrency without leaving the wallet. There is also cross-platform. Exodus Wallet is available on desktop, that's Windows, Mac, and Linux, and also on mobile devices such as Android and iOS. So there's also another advantage of customer support, and this is one of my favorites, the 24/7 customer support, which is not available, I could say, in most wallets. It's often also rated as a best crypto wallet overall, based on user reviews. But Exodus also does come with some disadvantages, such as limited security compared to other wallets. It's also not open source, not entirely open source, which means that you could have, or users might have, trust issues with the wallet's provider's code, and this is the advantage, for those who prioritize open source software for transparency and trust. Could limit the accessibility or usage of the Exodus wallet. It's also not fully decentralized. As much as it's non-custodial, it relies on a third-party services like Shapeshift for its exchange feature. And Exodus wallet, compared to other wallets, has relatively high transaction fees, which particularly when using the built-in exchange feature might be noticeable if you compare them against other counterpart wallets. There is also no support for advanced features. So if you're an advanced user, you will notice that Exodus wallet lacks features such as multi-signature support, hardware integration, and more granular control over transactions. So that's all we had for you. in this video, talking about centralized exchanges and crypto wallets. As you get started, whether you are a beginner or an intermediate user, please get to install this, and I could encourage you watch the video again so that if possible take notes, and let's learn together. So please subscribe to the channel Coin Files, leave your comments or questions in the comment section, and share this video with your family and friends. So I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.